You're 35 years old. You've been paying into Social Security your entire working life. Your company matches your 401k, and you've got a pension coming when you retire at 65. You feel pretty good about it. You've done everything right. And there's a very real chance that none of it will be there when you need it. My name's Jack, and I spend way too much time thinking about demographic collapse and what it means for your retirement. If you're someone who's been told to just trust the system when it comes to retirement planning, but you're starting to wonder if that system is actually going to work, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out.
Here's the thing. In 1960, there were 5.1 workers paying into Social Security for every one retiree collecting benefits. Today, that ratio is 2.8 to 1. By 2040, it's projected to hit 2.1 to 1. Let me make this real simple. The entire pension system, Social Security, all of it, it's not a savings account with your name on it. It's a transfer payment. Young workers pay for old retirees. That's it. That's the whole system. And we're running out of young workers.
Look, the Social Security Trust Fund is projected to be depleted by 2033. That's 9 years away. When that happens, incoming tax revenue will only cover about 79% of scheduled benefits. Translation, a 21% cut to your Social Security check. But here's what most people don't realize. That's the optimistic scenario. That assumes birth rates stabilize, immigration continues at current levels, and economic growth stays steady. If any of those assumptions break, and they're already breaking, it gets way worse. Japan is the canary in the coal mine here. They hit a birth rate of 1.3 children per woman. Their pension system is paying out benefits that require workers to contribute nearly 20% of their salary. 20%, and it's still not enough. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but the government will just fix it. They'll raise taxes or cut benefits or something. Here's where it gets really interesting. There's a reason politicians won't touch this. In 1960, there were 5 workers who could share the burden of supporting one retiree. Raising taxes a little bit on 5 people to help one person, that's politically doable. But when it's 2 workers supporting one retiree, you're asking 2 30-year-olds who are already drowning in student loans and can't afford to buy a house to pay dramatically higher taxes so a boomer can retire comfortably. That's not a sustainable political coalition. That's a powder keg. And private pensions? 75% of Fortune 500 companies have frozen or terminated their pension plans in the last 20 years. They saw this coming and they got out.
Let's do some actual math here. Say you're 30 years old, making $60,000 a year. You're paying about $3,720 annually into Social Security. Over 35 years, that's $130,000 in contributions, not counting employer match. If you just put that money into an S&P 500 index fund averaging 10% returns, you'd have over $1.1 million at retirement. Social Security is going to pay you maybe $25,000 a year, if it even exists. That's $375,000 over 15 years of retirement, if you're lucky. The system is taking your 7-figure nest egg and turning it into 6 figures, and that's if it doesn't collapse entirely.
Here's the thing. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to wake you up. Because once you understand this, you can actually do something about it. First, assume Social Security doesn't exist. I know that sounds extreme, but plan like it's not coming. Max out your Roth IRA, $7,000 a year. That money grows tax-free and the government can't touch it later when they're desperate for revenue. Second, if your company offers a 401k match, take it. That's free money. But then, focus on taxable brokerage accounts in index funds. You need assets you control. Third, look at alternative income streams now. Real estate, side businesses, skills that generate cash flow. Because the demographics that are killing pensions, they're also creating massive opportunities for people who own productive assets.
Look, the social contract our parents retired under is breaking. That's not political, that's mathematical. But here's the good news.
You still have time. Every year you wait makes this harder, but if you start today, you can build wealth independent of a system that's actively failing. The people who win in the next 30 years are the ones who see this coming and adjust now. Don't be the person who trusted the system and ended up broke at 70. If this opened your eyes to what's really happening with retirement, smash that like button, subscribe for more financial reality checks, and let me know in the comments, are you still counting on Social Security or have you already written it off? I'll see you in the next one.